Charles and Camilla arrive in New Delhi amid toxic smog crisis. 0055 The Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall battled through thick smog on Wednesday as they landed for their official visit to New Delhi to find a public health emergency and all schools closed. The Prince and Duchess landed in New Delhi from Malaysia on Wednesday, on the last leg of their Commonwealth tour, to be greeted by pollution nearly 30 times the World Health Organization's safe level. Despite the conditions, which saw a thick white smog shroud their aeroplane as it landed, they appeared determined to continue with their planned program, spending time at a charity garden party outdoors. While the royal couple persevered with their engagements, members of the public were seen wearing masks and covering their mouths with handkerchiefs and scarves as they walked at the side of the roads. By Wednesday afternoon, the concentration of PM2.5, the microscopic particles that are the most damaging to health, had risen to 999 in some areas, reported to be the maximum, which can be measured on the city's equipment. The U.S. Embassy, the nearest measurement to where the Prince and Duchess are staying, showed a measurement of 316, classed as hazardous. An Indian schoolboy walks along a road amid heavy smog in the old quarters of New Delhi on November 8, credit AFP. Due to the deteriorating air quality in Delhi, the health of children cannot be compromised, tweeted Manish Sisodia, New Delhi's Deputy Chief Minister. We have ordered the closure of all the schools in Delhi until Sunday. The Indian Medical Association warned of a public health emergency and urged administrators to curb this menace, while the Environment Pollution Authority warned that things were set to get worse in the coming days. After they landed shortly after lunchtime, the Prince and Duchess made their way by car to the British Council, where they attended a Youth India Year of Culture celebration, meeting people in an outdoor courtyard before moving inside to watch a dance performance. They then travelled to the garden of the British High Commissioner's residence, for an event celebrating the Elephant Family, the charity founded by the Duchess' late brother Mark Shand. The poignant event, aimed at raising awareness of the plight of Asian elephants 3 years after Mr. Shand's death, saw the royal couple admire a selection of painted elephant statues. The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall paint a model elephant during an Elephant Family charity event at the British High Commissioner's residence in New Delhi, credit PA, spending around an hour in the garden with guests. They even tried their hand at painting one themselves, filling in colourful hearts with a paintbrush. Later, they are due to meet Prime Minister Modi in the major diplomatic engagements of their tour of Asia. New Delhi, which has 20 million residents, has the unenviable distinction of being the world's most polluted major city, often surpassing Beijing. Since 2014, when WHO figures showed the extent of the crisis, authorities in Delhi have closed power plants temporarily and experimented with taking some cars off the road. But the temporary measures have had little effect. Delhi's air quality typically worsens before the onset of winter as cooler air traps pollutants near the ground and prevents them from dispersing into the atmosphere, a phenomenon known as inversion. High levels of moisture in the air and a lack of wind meant emissions had become trapped in the environment, according to India's Central Pollution Control Board. The Duchess of Cornwall attends an Elephant Family charity event at the British High Commissioner's residence in New Delhi, India, credit PA. Firecrackers set off to celebrate last month's Diwali festival of lights in the city added to the toxic mix created by pollution from diesel engines, coal-fired power plants and industrial emissions. The problem is further exacerbated by farmers who burn crop stubble after the harvest in northern India, a practice that remains commonplace despite an official ban. On Tuesday, the Environment Pollution Authority, which was set up by the Supreme Court to tackle the issue, ordered the closure of dust-spewing brick kilns and an increase in parking fees to encourage the use of public transport. In terms of air pollution, things are expected to get much worse in the coming days, Bure Lal, head of the agency, said in a statement late Tuesday.